Before we dive into this topic, let's be clear. Manipulation isn't inherently evil. In fact, we all do it, every day. But the real question is, to what end? Today, we're exploring how people manipulate others, strategically or unconsciously, and why. This is not to condone it, but to understand it. And to manipulate someone, you first have to understand how their mind works. It's all about psychological leverage. The desire to feel needed, to be understood, to belong, or to gain approval. It's deeply ingrained in human nature. We are driven by emotions, not logic, which makes manipulation easy, if you know where to strike. One of the most common methods is planting seeds of doubt. Imagine this. Someone constantly questions your abilities, your choices, or your worth, not directly, but through subtle hints. Over time, you start doubting yourself. That's when they swoop in with the solution and suddenly, you're dependent on them. This tactic isn't always malicious. Sometimes it's used to maintain control, to help someone, or even in relationships where the manipulator convinces themselves it's for the greater good. Emotional manipulation is what's powerful. It's when someone uses guilt, shame, or even affection to sway you. After all I've done for you, how could you... Sound familiar? It's classic. The aim is to make you feel responsible for their happiness, their well-being, and eventually their decisions. It's a subtle trap. It's toxic, and yet so effective. Why? Because most of us want to feel good about ourselves. Manipulators know this and will play on it without a second thought. Manipulation isn't just about what you say, it's how you move. Body language speaks volumes. The right eye contact, a well-timed smile, a gentle touch on the arm. These subtle cues build trust, disarm the other person, and give you an upper hand without them even realizing it.